Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. We've reached a defining point in the season. Week 8 in a huge game here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Auburn Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
The Missouri head coach told me before the game, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get
going to change everything
today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. Bringing it back. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Warner. There he goes. Enough to move the chains. The 50. The 40. At the 30. The 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
Man, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. He'll start on the ground with Washington. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They'll send the back in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Missouri's offense heads out ready to go. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He's looking to pass. Throws for the tight end. That's caught. It's Hoffman. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Running inside. It's Warner. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Shakes off the defender. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. Line getting set on 2nd down. Handoff again. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Finds a seam. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return, he stops short of the 25. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's going to let it go. Goes high to pull it in. Big play on that one as he works his way all the way to the 28-yard line.
Well, I know he makes it look easy, but trust me, it's not. For him to run the post route like that and then locate the ball in the air, out-jump a defender on a 50-50 ball, and have the hand strength to reel that one in, that is impressive.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. To the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off. And
throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll try the counter. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it, so can you keep this?
Snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 40.
offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's not going to make it to the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Drops back on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Complete to start this drive. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Second and long here. Making the adjustment. Second down, gonna throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. He's looking to throw. Right side, it's Kane. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll go with Washington. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Love the call going RPO here on fourth and short. How about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. He shows you that right there.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Going to take a shot. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off play action on first down. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Tigers! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score a TD.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Lost a pass. Rush right in his face. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quick handoff. Jukes his way for more. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. So Missouri will have to punt it away. The last time they punted it went back for 6. Punt is in the air on fourth down. On his way back from the 20. He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Sells the run, looking to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. At midfield, he's got room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Wants to throw one first. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Timeout on the field. Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
And now they'll have to dial something up on third down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these third and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those third and longs.
And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the quarterback saw the matchup he liked. He had his receiver one-on-one, tried to give him a shot. It was a 50-50 ball, and the defender just made a better play, forcing the incompletion.
Long way to go on second down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Keeps it on the ground. They'll just run the ball in the middle of the field and watch that clock continue to wind here late in the first half. Right back to the well. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Catches it at the 30. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 6 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's Georgia coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
Second and long here. They'll give it to Washington. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up of 6.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield every single play, we'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on 3rd down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's 4th down.
They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Got to make the play on 4th. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But, maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Here's a give to Washington. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Give to Washington again. Turning it on. The 40. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Auburn going to work with another 1st down.
Bingo.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Running right, Bryson Washington. Maybe some room here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll set up to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Let's see what he can do with the return. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Beautifully thrown ball, terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Leaping grab for a big gain. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And watching this offense the past couple weeks, man, everything's hard. And they got to find a way to get some easier routes, some quicker throws, some higher percentage things because they're just not hitting at a high clip. And they got to find a way to make things easier and alleviate some pressure off their quarterback.
Second down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Back to pass on second down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll line up to go for 2. He wants to throw it. It's caught for the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Kane. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start on the ground with Washington. He's got enough. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Drops back on first down. Release to the back. Holds on, it's Washington. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside at wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Auburn. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. That's his third touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just, you got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy right now.
His drive will open from the 15. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. So we open the final period with a third down play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Pulls it in on the right. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Fresh set of downs going up top. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Makes the quick grab. On the move at the 30. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
I'll I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
From the gun, the ground game. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And he gets rid of it.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Eccles. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Not the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Needs it here on 4th down. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
I think that might be the very definition of just trying to rub salt in the wound, right? You got the lead, multiple possessions, you're looking really, really good, late in the ball game, and you go for it again. So you're just trying to, listen, it's their job to stop you. I like the offense doing what they do. Forget you, defense. Get a stop. That's your job, and you did it.
It's pretty amazing at this point of the game. They're still in a position to win. Not everything has gone right for them up to this point, but with a couple of minutes left on the clock, if they can get a touchdown here, get a stop, and then get another score, they win. But they've got to start being aggressive and taking shots.
He's going to fire deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The snap sets up to throw. This time he's got his man. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Missouri gets to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
I think the biggest issue in the passing game for this offense has been accuracy, right? The last time this guy took the field, he completed less than 50% of his throws, and you're seeing that again in this game. Just hasn't been able to put the ball where he wants it to go.
2nd down to the air. Fires to the middle. Got his man to the left. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Red Evan on the RPO. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He's changing the play. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Right back to it. Ball down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing, and win this game for us. And that's exactly what happened.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He'll try the left side. Turning it on. The and 1. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on, a lot of times, when your team's better, to do the same thing, to return the favor. Don't make him forget that.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Gets rid of it.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Long way to go on second down. They want to throw it. They're all over it. Makes a connection. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.